One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mountaineers offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right?
There he goes. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll give it to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Baylor's offense will go to work for the first time. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Pulls it in. It's Green. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Back to pass on second down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. It's complete to the left. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires downfield. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Now it's 3rd and goal. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, West Virginia. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Gets it to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. It's a big stride inside the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to pound their way in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds Bronner. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in a hurry up. Makes the catch. It's Ward. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 coming up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. Quickly complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They'll run the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he's set.
Turning it on! Bulldozes his way through. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. On the option. He'll toss it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Van Buren. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it at the 30. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now they'll run the draw. Hard running there. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's taking the shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Wilkins. Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's Shelton. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Lost a throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. The offense will quickly use the timeout. The Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Grab near the marker, it's Porter. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll try to do it himself. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays?
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on third and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. And you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Under fire. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got a man. It's Green. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze.
Touchdown, Baylor! And that one will give him the lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Runs through the tackle. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Slithers into space. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only 1 play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Blasted as he lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying.
There he goes! They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll go to the counter. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The give on the inside. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Strong, firm tackle. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Grab near the marker. It's Perkins. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
That's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
To the air, it's Wilkins. Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Raymond. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To fire. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Under fire. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. The lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong. Breaks into the open. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Might as well stick with him. He breaks a tackle, and he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Makes the grab, it's Raymond. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Rush is on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the deep shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Bears really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.